What are we doing right now?
We're gonna uncrate a bunch of new big boy toys.
Okay. All right, so where are we going?
We are heading down to the straight line ripsaw, which I've never used before.
Gonna find Ian?
Yes, whenever I'm dealing with a machine I've never used before, I let him run it first.
We're gonna use it?
Yeah, it's all set to go.
We're gonna use it.
It's all set to go.
I believe it was great.
Oh, what the hell? Why'd the dust collection come off? What's Johnny doing to me?
There's a plastic track underneath it so that the saw teeth are actually set down in the table so that it cuts through it. So we just dropped it down until it scored the plastic track. So when you set this thing up, you want this to be set about 1/8 of an inch lower than the thickness you're feeding through it.
Why don't you go ahead, turn the power on, Ian?
All right, so boom. I like this diagram. It makes it very clear what's what. Once you turn it on, there's like a 5-second delay. The conveyor belt won't start. So you have to wait 5 full seconds before you can even turn it on.
You can only adjust the speed while the conveyor belt is running.
I like that it goes up to 11.
Does it really?
Oh, that's the best.
It goes to 11.
Sometimes we take this saw to 11.
If you can see, the numbers all go to 11.
I'm just gonna split this right in half.
Yeah, just cut it right in half.
Cut quality's pretty good too.
Ooh, that's really good. I want to try it. Pretty good.
That's a nice finish.
All right,
That's
awesome.
great.
Glad it works.
So thumbs up. Works good? What's up, Jordan?
It's time for us to glue up some tea trays. You ready for this? Are you ready for this jelly?
I am ready for the jelly, sir.
Okay, good. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be gluing up tabletop trays. What do you know about glue, Jordan?
It's sticky.
Yep.
And when it dries, it tends to hold things together.
Yes, and what's interesting about glue, if I was to take these two pieces of wood and I was to just put a bead of glue here, a bead of glue there, completely flat, non-contaminated, essentially rub them together and squeeze them. After the glue is dried, if I took these two pieces of wood and went to break it, it would not break on the glue joint. So a properly done glue joint is stronger than wood. Wood glues extremely, extremely well. Part of that is the porosity of the wood, the fact that wood fundamentally sucks in a good way, right? It moves, it moves.
You might want to explain what porosity is for viewers.
Oh, well, what a tree does is fundamentally woods.
No, all right, I'm going to stop you there.
Okay.
You're already way too far back. Just simply define porosity.
It means full of holes.
Thank you.
Small holes.
That's all you gotta do.
Small holes. What lumber does in a tree, what it does is it structurally holds the leaves in the air and it moves water from the ground to the leaves. So the point of wood is to move water.
This is extremely important when gluing up tea trays.
No, it is. No, it is important. No, you should know this shit. You should know.
digression.
No, this is actually.
Here's what we should do: is take a field trip to the forest.
You have a nice glue bottle. Yeah. I like that. Although I prefer Glue Bear.
We like
this is a
Honey
Glue Bear.
Yeah.
Glue Bear. We need the Glue Bear.
He's kind of-
So the perfect amount of glue to use is essentially where you get good surface coverage and just a little bit of squeeze out. Now I'll get the edges of this. So brand goes here. Spin it around. There we go. This is where the pressure comes in. There we go. At the very end, I always like to just make sure, this will make sure that you're nice and flush on your top. Yeah, a little bit like a bounce. Is that a bounce? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Good work, Jordan.
Thanks, Doug.
You want to try one?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Do you know what you forgot to do?
Oh yeah.
God damn it, Jordan.
Like I said, I've done no runs. Yeah.
Right.
See the drip?
He dripped. You gotta do two.
That's how you know.
It's gonna drip right there.
I'm doing this how I do my strudels. You know, that's why it's super messy because I like a lot of icing.
There it is.
What he forgot to mention was these have a sticky side, and that's supposed to go up.
Yeah, Doug's not as good at this as he thinks he is, right?
10% experience, 90% ego is kind of what he puts into his work.
All right. How'd it go? Sorry.
No, no problem. No problem at all.
Did you do the bounce?
I did the bounce.
You did do the bounce?
I did. Johnny?
He did the bounce. Oh, he had a little bit more bounce than you, Doug. There it is.
A top-notch craftsman, like excellent craftsmen, they are fast and excellent. Like speed and excellence are not necessarily in conflict. Right? Like so.
Josh, please.
What would you give Jordan a grade?
Jordan's solid. Jordan's an A.
Aww.
Jordan's an A.
I love it here. I love it here. Fucking love it here. Hi, what's up?
How are trays going?
Oh God, it's still terrible.
So basically today we were told that you guys need to make X amount of trays in X amount of time. And word on the street is you're kind of holding up the team.
Yeah.